Good morning, everyone. It is time for First Alert Weather Extra again. This is something that we do. I get a little bit more in depth on the weather forecast, and this is, for 8 o'clock in the morning during the week, and also at 9:30 in the evening during the week. So good morning, everyone. First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilardi here. We have some nice weather to talk about for the rest of this week, and then, of course, it's like the weekend. The weather goes downhill. And so because of the kind of impacts of the weather, the rain will have on travel and outdoor plans, we've gone ahead and issued a First Alert Weather Day. It's going to be steady, even heavy at times. We'll have to monitor for low-end risk for some ponding, some flooding, so we'll keep you updated on that as we get a little closer. Again, the excessive rainfall outlook is going out, 4 days now. It's a level 1, so we'll be monitoring for that. All right, so the timing of the rain, it moves in for the morning hours, and then we'll continue through the early afternoon. Both models kind of on board now with the timing. So unfortunately, it does look like through most of the day, it's going to be off and on periods of rain. And the good news is about the rain, it knocks down the pollen count. So for now, until we get some rain, you'll be, certainly washing your car a lot with the pollen count on the high side. All those trees have been blooming, and we're talking about temperatures that should be in the low 40s for lows and basically low 60s, for highs, but we've been above that, and we're already in the 50s across now all of the state, and we're going to be heading into the 70s most places this afternoon. We are a little warmer today than we were yesterday, and that's only because we had clouds. Remember, the clouds took a little while to exit yesterday. We have sunshine and some high, thin, wispy clouds out there this morning. All right, taking a wider view, not a whole lot happening, okay? So we got high pressure that's going to be building in. Those high-level clouds will move in from time to time as we go throughout today. Nothing in terms of precipitation, so any spring plants, make sure you water them. As we take a look at the First Alert Futurecast through Thursday morning, tomorrow morning we have high pressure building in, so nice calm conditions. Now notice, by the evening hours on Thursday, there is a system that is in the weakening process across northern New England, and we'll have to see how close those showers and maybe a thunderstorm gets to our state. The better chance of maybe getting clipped would be northern Connecticut towards the Massachusetts border. So that is for late Thursday evening. Otherwise, we are dry. It's going to be Saturday. That's the main rain event. Could start to arrive as early as Friday night. Here's a look at our high temperature forecast, about 10 degrees above average in the Hartford area, and those readings across the state above average, a little lower. We won't call 68 cooler. That's feeling good. We won't call 66 cooler in New London. That's just feeling good with, again, abundant sunshine. Tomorrow, we're going to be a couple degrees warmer than today, so we'll get into the mid-70s generally inland. We'll have a lot of sunshine out there to enjoy once again. And notice, though, we will likely have a wind tomorrow that's coming up from a southerly direction. So that's going to hold back those temperatures much more tomorrow along the shoreline than compared to today. So it's critical this time of year, and, any time of year. But if you want the warmth, as you know, you want that wind along the shoreline to come in from the north, not the south. So we know that that's going to be present with us. So temperatures will be held back a little bit more tomorrow along the shoreline versus today, but beautiful weather nonetheless. I mean, this is typical, a little cooler along the shoreline, warmer inland, and speaking of warmer, we're going to get back up to 80 degrees by Friday, so something to look forward to. In terms of our rain outlook, 6 to 10 days out, equal chances, and same goes for 8 to 14, so nothing leaning towards anything below or above normal. And then in terms of our temperature outlook, though, that seems to be trending certainly above average, and it makes sense when you see the 7-day forecast. All in all, it is above average all the way through the next 7 days. So mind you, the normal high is 64. We're 10 degrees above that today. We are, 12 degrees above that tomorrow. We're continuing to get well above that Friday. We start dropping back closer to normal, but still above it Saturday with rain. Sunday's breezy and 68, and then we're back well above average Monday and especially Tuesday when we return and when those 80s return. And overnight lows, I don't see anything frosty, so that's good so far for any sensitive plants. As you know, it's good to wait until, after Mother's Day, because we can have a late frost. So we're going to hope that doesn't happen, but it's always a possibility. It's that thought in the back of your mind. But a lot of things, can survive, but some things can't, unfortunately. All right, that's your latest First Alert Weather Extra. Remember, we're back on at 9:30 tonight, keeping you updated on that First Alert Weather Day on Saturday for the rain. So you might have to adjust your plans. But all in all, looking pretty good for the rest of the week. Enjoy the lovely weather. Take care.